I'm Greg Olsen, currently with Sable 37. I'm the COE lead for New Zealand and Australia, working with Dynamics 365 and really the Centre of Excellence across government and non-for-profit.
Nice. So how did you get into business applications?
Well, it sort of started back in version 1.2, but just prior to that I was a core .NET developer, doing bespoke development, SQL Server, reporting services, all that sort of stuff. I helped out with a lot of queries around CRM 1.2, which I hadn't really played with, and then I moved into CRM 3, my first commercial deployment, and then worked my way through to where I am today.
Nice. So what other profession would you like to attempt?
Outside of IT, as a young guy, teenager and that, I'm quite interested in the racing industry. So outside of, you might see if you follow me on Twitter, I do a lot of tweets around the racing industry. Like to follow the horse racing. So with that in mind, I have known to call a number of races off the couch. A few people might see those on YouTube, but so I was going to take that up as a profession earlier on in my years, and go and move forward as a race caller.
Nice, nice. So what excites you most about the future of Dynamics 365?
I think for Dynamics 365 going forward, I think the big shift to Azure has made a huge difference, and even the stepping stones that we're making in that area to shift a lot of them out of the core system and the core database. But I think now around the bot framework and AI, I think is where we're really going to shift Dynamics 365 into another era. And get more into those sort of customer insights. I think so we're ready to move forward. Yeah,
totally agree. If you could go anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would it be?
I think I just would love to retire about now and just float around in the water. Just recently myself and the missus were looking at the Maldives, nice. So I'd love to float around in the water like a starfish there and just relax, take time out from a busy business schedule that we normally have. Nice,
sounds very attractive. What thing do you think people need to know about Dynamics 365?
I think the big thing you need to know is actually do one implementation from start to finish and actually understand the implementation, risks, side effects, adoption, training, data migration to really know Dynamics 365. To put it down onto one area is probably tough, but once you've sort of got one under your belt, and if you're starting out in Dynamics 365, once you've got one implementation successfully rolled out, you'll understand the customizations, the supportability of the product, and really understand it before really understanding, I suppose, the ins and outs, or where some implementations go pear-shaped. Really understanding what the rollout of a Dynamics 365 implementation should look like. Good.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how weird are you?
You'll probably ask a few of my friends, you'll probably get a different number. I think I'm probably solid 7.
Nice.
I think during this week, after a few drinks, I'll probably move to maybe an 8 and 8.5.
What's the common myths that you've come across regarding Dynamics 365 implementations?
It's probably slowing down as much now, but probably the myths around it, we should be deploying on premises. The cloud is, I don't want to be the first adopter to move to the cloud. I'm worried about my data in the cloud. I'm worried about securing the cloud. But a lot of times, if you did a number of security reviews with on-premises implementations, you'll find that they are probably less secure than the cloud, and also the access through SQL Server and the back end of the on-premises implementation. You probably could get their data a lot easier than you can through the cloud. So probably the myth is really, move to the cloud. On-premises is TCO is probably not the way to do it today.
Yeah. So what are you not very good at?
Probably over my years is the red-eye flights in the morning, getting up for business travel. I'm not a morning person, so working through after hours and at night is where I work best, but those morning starts, don't come and talk to me in the morning.
What's so great about being an MVP?
I think over the years, as a senior and going through the product for a number of years, is actually giving back to the community. So I'm the user group leader in Auckland, New Zealand. So I love sharing the details that I've worked through and tips and tricks and things like that, and also bring together some other leaders as well to bring their insights and share it with the community. But outside of sort of the community basis, being here, connected with Microsoft, connected with my MVP family, those you can't pay for. Those are brilliant.